Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Noxtrom TV, Football Soccer Time. And we have for today, we're going to start with a series of segments from an interview we had with Vancho Cirovski, the president of Windsor City FC, our local football soccer club. And actually, we have been covering all the 2024 season, and last time what happened, we want to know what happened with the last game, what was the situation, and in this interview, this series of segments, Vancho not only talks about how was the ending of the last season, but also with the situation and what's coming up for the Windsor series. So this is going to be 4 segments, and this is the first segment of 4. So let's take a look. Hi, Vancho, how are you?
Very good, Alex. Thanks for inviting me to this lovely podcast. Look forward to a good conversation.
Yeah, that's good. So let me ask you a couple of questions regarding the league. So how was the last season? How was it?
I think we had I would be honest if I said it was a great season, but I would be honest to say that we had a challenging year, and in the end we finished strong. Expected to be in a better position in League Two, in the Championship division, of course.
Right.
We also had teams in the reserve division and also in the U20 division. And so it was a very challenging year for the club to manage 3 teams in League One Ontario. But definitely we have certainly had the pool of players to complete the year, and we did that effectively. But I think that we could do better.
Yeah. And we know now the story.
We know that this league is very competitive, right? I know that our team in the last couple of years could have easily have finished in the 1 or 2 position, or easily could have finished in the bottom positions. And so the league is very competitive. The difference between winning and losing is sometimes a couple of decisions on the match day.
Right.
Perhaps sometimes it's about injuries and makeup on the day that you have players available. And of course, we've had strong support from the coaches in consistency in terms of who was there. But everyone will tell you that every year you got to be consistent throughout the year. It's not just good enough for 1 or 2 or 3 games. You have to be strong throughout the year, and you have to have the depth and the talent and the hard work every single game and every single day. And it's hard, especially for a club like ours that has to travel almost 6 or 7 more times, actually 10 times more than anyone else in the league. And to ensure that you can have your talent available for those away games is a real challenge.
Right.
We have to figure out how to do that more effectively so that we can compete much better.
Right. 6 hours.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult.
No, we ask a lot of our players. We ask a lot of the commitment, and we've had some people that have been with us for 4 or 5 years, and I am so impressed by their level of commitment, like Bastian Aguilera, Jonathan. You know the players. They've been around for a while.
Yes.
Agapito and Bastian and many others, who have come through our system. I mean, think about it. Johnny Ferry played. It's a lot asking for these guys who have finished college, who are beginning a new career, and you want them to be active and committed and to help them perform at this level. What we need to rethink in our program is how to become a little bit more younger in some ways, but also to retain some of that experience that is available to us, like those guys, like Bastian. But it's a lot to ask of them to commit their full days on a weekend and to train 4 days a week, in the evenings, and to give up sometimes work in order to do this. So, but League One serves a purpose, and it serves a purpose because what we need to do is offer opportunities to the younger players. We need the experience and leadership of the older guys. We just have to make sure that fit is perfect. It's exceptional. That the chemistry between those guys and the younger guys creates something really magical on the field. And I think we're making progress, but like every other club, we have work to do.
Right.
Well, I think that before the season actually even completed, Toronto FC Academy, who was playing in the championship division, who was essentially at the top of the league, decided that they're not going to return for 2025, which gave FC London the first spot in the promotion to the Premier Division.
Right.
And because we had 2 spots for promotion, there was a playoff, and St. Catharines won in a terrific match, and they're going to be playing in the Premiership. And of course, that leaves the door open for some new entrants. And I think that you've seen some of the news. We have a group coming in from St. Thomas, and I think and there are others. There's so much interest in League One Ontario, in fact, League One Canada, that we have to start managing its growth.
Yes.
Be sure that we're not adding more and more and diffusing the talent pool.
Right.
Because what you end up happening is, we get interest from kids out of London and out of Kitchener and out of different places, but we have to be able to afford to house them if we want to keep them in Windsor. What I want to do is make sure that the best Windsor kids play for Windsor City FC in League One, of course, and then supplement that with whether they come from the Michigan area, because that's very close to us, or other areas of the province, and help them. But we also want those kids who are coming here that want to attend the University of Windsor or St. Clair College to let us know, and be a part of the model and the program, so we can transition from the summer of playing with Windsor City FC and then into the college stream or the university stream. And so we're grateful that we already have a lot of interest and attraction, and we have a great relationship with both university and in particular the college, with the St. Clair College Student Athletic Association, which we just announced a nice partnership with them, or at least a very good cooperative relationship. And we're going to continue to make Acumen Stadium our home and continue to draw some of the best young talent across Ontario if we can. But we really want the kids from Windsor to make a name for themselves in this club.